Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Chicago White Sox vs Minnesota Twins, New York Yankees vs Kansas City Royals, Colorado Rockies vs Houston Astros, Miami Marlins vs San Diego Padres, and Detroit Tigers vs Baltimore Orioles, which are happening on Wednesday, August 11, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, over and under predictions on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Chicago White Sox vs Minnesota Twins. The White Sox and their supercharged lineup have been crushing the baseball so far in 2021. They rank top 10 in runs, on-base percentage, and team batting average as of play on Sunday evening. Home run totals are lower than expected, but they have dealt with injuries to Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez for most of the season. Jimenez is back and swinging a hot bat. They are 20 games above .500 through the start of August and are getting healthier for the postseason stretch run. The White Sox will be around in October. Many of the White Sox hitters have feasted on the Twins this season, including Leury Garcia. The 30-year-old features 11 RBIs and in .827 ops in 49 at-bats against the division foes this season. Garcia is only hitting .105 this month and has 40 RBIs and a .650 ops on the year. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9. New York Yankees vs Kansas City Royals. New York remains in the thick of the playoff hunt in the American League. The Yankees have won 8 of their last 10 games to improve to 62-50, but they still sit 6 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays for the AL East lead. Even if New York can't catch the first-place Rays, they will have a chance to sneak into the AL's final wild-card slot. They enter play on Tuesday night just 2 games behind the division rival Boston Red Sox for the AL's final postseason spot. Meanwhile, Kansas City comes in with a 48-63 record through 111 games after dropping 3 in a row. New York has scored 44 runs over its last 7 games, good for 6.3 runs per contest during that span. Surprisingly, the Yankees come into the final game of the series tied for 17th in the MLB in home runs with 136. Look for the Yankees to climb the ladder in that statistical category over the remaining 2 months. New York came into this season with lofty standards, yet they have not lived up to those expectations through the first 3 months of 2021. That all changed when they added Joey Gallo and Anthony Rizzo at the deadline. They are 11 games above .500 entering play on Tuesday and are primed for a run. 4th-year slugger Aaron Judge has played better as of late, hitting a solid .276 with 23 home runs and 52 RBI over 93 starts at right field for the Bronx Bombers. Expect them to trend up as the playoff push continues. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 9.5. Colorado Rockies vs Houston Astros. The Rockies have only won 13 games on the road this season, despite having a 38-20 record at Coors Field. It's like they're literally 2 completely different teams. They swept the Astros at home back in April after scoring 6 runs in back-to-back games. Can they replicate those performances at Minute Maid Park? More importantly, can their pitching rotation stand up to the #1 ranked run-scoring offense in the league? Those are 2 big questions heading into Wednesday's finale. The Astros, on the other hand, are only 4-6 in their last 10. Alex Bregman since June and Yuli Gurriel since last week have been challenging for Houston, but Chas McCormick has been a fantastic addition to the lineup. Off of right-handers this season, 7 batters are over the 100 WRC+ mark, without Gurriel included. In this matchup, Michael Brantley should have a field day. His 7.3% walk rate negates Senzatella's only strength. In fact, 8 hitters over a .330 OBP should help tack on multiple runs for the Astros. If they can make hard contact, Senzatella would likely exit early, handing over the game to one of the worst bullpens in all of Major League Baseball. The Astro bullpen is not all too strong, but the addition of Kendall Graveman gives them a leg up on the competition in this one. They have a relatively league average relief core, but they have many more options in case Valdez struggles early. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Miami Marlins vs San Diego Padres. It's the conclusion of a series between National League foes on the diamond in Southern California. The Miami Marlins are on the road as they finish up a 3-game series with the San Diego Padres Wednesday afternoon. In the opening game of the series, it was San Diego rolling to an 8-3 victory to give themselves a shot at no worse than a series win here depending on Tuesday's results. Which team finishes up the series in the win column? Alcantara has a 6-10 record with a 3.7 ERA in 136 innings pitched. He has been good this season, and his record truly doesn't represent that. He has given the Marlins a chance every game he has played with this good pitching performances. His worst game of the season, however, came in his last game, where he allowed 10 runs in 3.2 innings pitched against the Colorado Rockies. He will be looking to get going again here against the Padres. Sandy Alcantara takes the ball for Miami as he makes his 24th start of the season in this contest. He comes in 6-10 with a 3.70 ERA, a 1.174 WHIP, 41 walks and 121 strikeouts over 136.1 innings of work on the year. Alcantara took the loss in his last start, which came Friday against the Rockies on the road. He threw 3.2 innings, allowing 10 runs on 10 hits with 2 walks and 1 strikeout in a 14-2 Marlins loss. Pitching on the road this season, Alcantara is 5-6 with a 4.86 ERA, a 1.41 WHIP, 25 walks and 54 strikeouts over 66.2 innings and 12 starts. In his 77th Major League appearance and his 69th career start, he pitches against the Padres for the first time. As a result, this marks his first career start at Petco Park in this contest. Ryan Weathers toes the slab for his 21st appearance and 15th start of the season for the Padres in this contest. He comes in 4-4 with 1 save, a 4.26 ERA, a 1.149 WHIP, 25 walks and 49 strikeouts over 69.2 innings of work this season. Weathers took the loss in his last outing, which came Friday at home against Arizona. He threw 3 innings, allowing 6 runs on 7 hits with 1 walk and 1 strikeout in an 8-5 Padres defeat. Pitching at home, Weathers is 2-3 with 1 save, a 5.92 ERA, a 1.474 WHIP, 11 walks and 20 strikeouts over 38 innings of action in 11 appearances, 8 starts. My betting advice for that game is to pick over 8.5. Detroit Tigers vs Baltimore Orioles. Rookie starter Casey Mize struggled through 4.1 innings, allowing 3 earned runs on 5 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 4, and an unearned run crossed the plate as well. The bullpen blanked the Orioles over the rest of the game, with Kyle Funkhouser picking up the win. Castro stuffed the stat sheet, going 2-4 with a double, a triple, 2 RBI and a run scored. It's been an excellent year for Detroit from a gambling perspective, as it is 63-51 against the spread and up a huge amount on the money line after entering the season with low expectations. Overs are 50-64 for the Tigers, with their last 2 games going over the betting total following a run of 8 straight unders. Matt Harvey, 6.13 ERA, should know better than most considering he's already blanked them in a head-to-head meeting. The Orioles starting pitcher left the Tigers with a goose egg after blanking them in 6.1 innings of work back in July. If he carries that same energy with him into the Camden Yards, he's going to put his team in a great position to come away with an upset. But can those sluggish bats stand up to Tarek Skubal? I wouldn't hold my breath. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 10. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.